installment, the fascia release series. And so it's about treating ourselves well, taking the time for ourselves and making sure that we are feeling good. When you treat yourself well, then you show up to life different, and life shows up differently for you, and others do too. So it's just an awesome upward spiral. This is why it's important to eat well, move well, think well, and oil well. So today I am going to use massage balls. You can get these at Target, that's where I got mine. And these are kind of great because you can put them in hot water and they'll retain their heat for up to 10 minutes. You can also put them in the freezer and they'll stay cool for 15 to 20 minutes. I prefer heat for most things, but it does depend. We'll get to that a little bit later. If you don't have massage balls, which isn't that surprising, you can also use tennis balls. This is a tennis ball that's made for dogs, so it's a little bit tougher, and it's about the same size as a massage ball, so works just as well. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to reposition my recording device so that you can see what's going on. Just a second. Okay, so did you know that there's a difference between your gluteal folds and your gluteal crease? Yep, the gluteal crease is vertical. And so that's a nice name for that. We're going to take these balls and put them right underneath our sacrum on either side, right at the top of our gluteal crease. All right, so this feels just fantastic. Just hang out here with about 3 deep breaths, and this helps to release any excess tension or inflammation in the area. I'm going to reposition this just a moment, see if I can do a little better. Nice. Okay. And so one more deep breath. Again, oxygenating the tissues that you're working on is really key. All right, now just go ahead and get your shoulders a little bit away from your hips. That moves the balls down just a little bit. This is my friend Monty. All right. Monty, you need to get out of the way. All right, that's a good boy. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and poke your right knee forward, your left knee forward, your right knee. This gets your pelvis going in different directions, and it's really great for unwinding that fascia. We spend a lot of time sitting, a lot of linear hip action throughout the day, and so this helps to unwind that. And again, go ahead and move those shoulders away one more time. That rolls those balls down more into the gluteus medius. You should be right around your tailbone at this point. Monty always thinks it's playtime when I'm on the floor. All right. Now, because fascia is all connected, we're going to do an experiment before we go ahead and work on our hamstrings, calves, and the bottom of our feet. And so go ahead and do a straight-legged standing forward fold. Can't really see where my fingertips are. Yeah, I practiced for this video, so I'm touching my toes here, even out a little bit. All right, now we'll go back to work. Okay, and now we're just going to use the balls one at a time. So right at the very top, in the gluteal fold, right at your sits bone, you're going to go ahead and and really get that top of the hamstring. And our glutes are the biggest muscle, the gluteus maximus. They don't call it maximus for nothing. So sometimes that gets kind of in the way of you really being able to access that point. So make sure that you do whatever you need to do to kind of make it feel like a zing. All right? Okay. Now rooting down through your left, just going to roll along the hamstring, the ball's underneath. And then settle in to that meaty part. You'll feel where the belly is. It's about the most tender point. And be sure and take some breaths. All right, let's see if I can't get this guy out of here. There you go. Go get it. And now, a few more breaths. And we're going to work on our calves. All right, now, when we're working on our calves, start at the Achilles, rub it around there for a while, and then you want to have the pressure when you're going up from the ankle to the knee. Go ahead and put your weight into your left foot so that your right can be relaxed. When you're going back down from your knee to your ankle, you don't want any pressure on the ball. Only when you're going up towards your heart. And then release. Now you can turn your toes in and get that inner part of the calf. And release the pressure. Do it again on the outside. Okay, now my favorite part, the feet. Your feet are very, very sensitive. They're very absorbent, so it's a great place to apply essential oils. Wouldn't do that with the plastic ball. Fingers work great for that. Just roll it all around. In the study of reflexology, you learn that there are different points on the feet that correspond with all the organ systems in your body. So this is excellent to get them all stimulated. Okay, outside, inside. It's good to spend a good deal of time here. In fact, my favorite way to work the balls with my feet is to sit in a chair. For the purposes of this video, that's not going to work, but just sitting in a chair and being able to really press down on the ball with your feet is excellent. Okay, so we're going to do the other side now. Right up at the top, and there it is. Just wiggle it around there. Your hamstrings all have the same origin point, which is that's actually called the ischial tuberosity, but it's that, if you picture a skeleton, it's that part of your pelvis that you sit on. Everyone calls them the sits bones. My kinesiology teacher didn't like us to call it the sits bones, so. But if everyone else is calling them that, then that's, common language. So, I'm going to roll it down. Again, you're rooting in through your right foot so that your left thigh can be relaxed. All right. Go ahead and just hang out and really let the pressure unwind any fascia. If you're doing any high impact sports, this is really good to take care of your thighs. Feels really good, sometimes a bit neglected. All right, and now again into our calves. We'll start at the Achilles and just kind of roll it around there. Our fascia is all connected, so from the bottom of our feet up through the Achilles, the fascia that covers our calf muscles and into our hamstrings, and then all attaches. That's part of the superficial back line. And it's pretty amazing the results that you can get from even just rolling a ball underneath your feet and not even working on the calf. Now remember, you want to put pressure as you're going up and then release it. Your veins have one-way valves that open towards the heart and then go back together. This helps encourage the venous return. And so if you go against those valves the wrong way with pressure, that can cause some problems in circulation and varicose veins and just different things that you don't want to experience, deep vein thrombosis, all these kind of things. So make sure that you're only applying the pressure while you're going from the bottom to the top. Okay, and finally, the feet. Okay, so you've heard of plantar fasciitis. Anything that ends in itis means inflammation, red, hot, and swollen. So in this case, if you're suffering with plantar fasciitis, that is one time when I would go for the ball in the freezer and then take it out when you come home from work and really work that, because if something's red, hot, and swollen, you don't want to put more heat on it. You want to counteract that with some coolness. All right, and this is very preventative for that as well. Okay, so I was saying, you know, the experiment that we did with the standing forward fold, they've found that people have gotten up to 5 inches more from what seemed like tight hamstrings just by rolling a ball under each of their feet for a minute. That loosened up all the fascia along the back, and they were able to get more flexibility as they did their standing forward fold. So we'll end with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm doing quite a bit better. You can see I got my fingers all touching, and that's amazing from just this. So I'm seeing some results myself. Okay, thank you so much for watching this series. Until next time, eat well, move well, think well, and oil well.